So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Urbano Caldeira, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Pires. Bigo wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Bellingham. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Cole. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's the chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Cannavaro. Looking, and he's following up! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Thuram. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Santos have their third corner. Bigo with the short one. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bellingham. Cole. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bigo. Ronaldinho. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Hits one! Goal! Santos!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Ronaldinho. And that is a little undercooked. Pires running with the ball. Bellingham. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Owen! And Owen! Rodri. Owen! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Owen. Cole. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot. And he's done it.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar. Triol. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Distributed tidily. Figo. Keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. We are into overtime. And he's intervened well there. And it's half-time here. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de mochila verde. Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great ball. Climbs up big. Thuram gets it away. Perez. Now it's Messi. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Thuram. He's had a hit! Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And he was alert to it. Messi. Ronaldinho. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's searching through.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Messi.
9.420
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
espectadores.
Figo, Luis Suarez, Ronaldinho.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pires. Big chance! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And here's Torres. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become the European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. And he's hit it long. Well, they've got it again. Kagawa. And it's Fernando Torres. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Kagawa. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Guti. Messi. Guti. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking for the run. Triol calmly anticipates. He's not got that quite right.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Shot a goal! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Guti. Messi, plenty to aim at here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rummenigge. And here's Torres. Triol wins the duel this time. Messi. Threads one in. Owen looking to get on the end of this. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Kagawa dinks one through. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cole. And that was very necessary. Yamal. Kagawa. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guardiola. And it's Ronaldinho. Cole! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cole clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Moved on forwards. England have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. England can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Cole. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. He can run onto that. This is promising. And it's been given away. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Cole. Passing. Cole! Yamal. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he skips past his man. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. He's done well to get that clear. And here's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
White. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Triol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Some really good ball movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham goes steaming forward. And here's Kagawa. And he was alert to it. Guti. Adams cuts it out. Now it's Owen. Yamal. Rummenigge. Good pressure, determined, intense. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Owen! Oh, super ball. Oh, he's found some space here. No, that's been intercepted. 75 minutes played.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
White stood his ground strongly. Good read, needed. Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Guti. Oh, that was vital. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
Goal! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Neatly clipped into space.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Fernando Torres. Nicely spread. And the counter-attack is on for England. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played back in. Oh, not quite. Danger averted for now. Now it's Owen. He is through here. Owen. Owen hurtling down that right flank. Owen with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength.
And the finish! And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good spot, he's seen the run. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finish...
Martinez! To Fry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And again! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ronaldinho takes control of it, and he's on the move. Mkhitaryan. And that could set him on his way.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Pinches it off him. DiMarco. Now this could be a chance. Messi. And it's Guti. Back into the middle. Nicely spread. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Goal! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now there's a fine ball. Guardiola. Messi. No, he's not getting any further than that. Bastoni. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Darmian getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Martinez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. Guti. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Bastoni. And it's Darmian. He's looking to set free a run. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Owen. DiMarco cuts it out. Sommer sends that a long way. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guti. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he spark a counter here? Barella, and he's being shifted off it. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
Goal! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Guti.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that interception was... He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No way through. Guardiola. Messi. Mkhitaryan. Guardiola. Guti. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's it. And the shot! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And we have our very first corner.
Owen será reemplazado por el dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores.
Expertly cut out. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front with a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Real chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the ball's gone astray.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got the shot away! And that has earned a reprieve, and he's following up! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Decent hit! Oh, brilliant save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Keeper has taken decisive action. The final 5 minutes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Calhanoglu and Zanetti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely worked. Nice interception, well timed. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 5 minutes to add. Vieri. And now the breakaway. Barella.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Barella. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Cleared without hesitation. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We're just joining... And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cole. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way... Has a goal! Goal! Arsenal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Owen looking... Owen! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Owen. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good run down the left. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Owen. Guti. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's a little loose. Oh, this is a great position. Ødegaard finds himself offside. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Owen, given the lift of his goal. Owen, he's got away. He's cut it out. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. Guti takes control of it and he's on the move. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Ødegaard. Mbappe is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a great ball. Rafinha. And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona head back in at the break. A scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Now it's Owen. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Owen!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Engages and forces him off the ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Out to the left it goes. Guardiola. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Owen is firing after that one. Now it's Ødegaard. Rafinha. Can he latch on to this? Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Owen. And back out it comes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Rafinha going face to face with his great rival. Out to the right.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Guardiola goes steaming forward. Heads it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Cole. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Rice. Van Dijk. And Frimpong.
This is the time you need that pace.
In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. We expected better, and so did he. That's going to go a long way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 18, Messi, el dorsal 10, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 6, Beckham, el dorsal 14.
It's out for a goal kick.
Un cambio de jugadores.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Oh, good ball, shots up. Cole! Superb from Cole! And that has raised the roof! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they've got a throw. Van Dijk.
2 minutos de descuento.
For De Paul. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.